Welcome to Tech Confidential's Behind the Money. I'm Mary Kathleen Flynn, and I'm here with Nate Westheimer, who has just won a big election. You are now the organizer, call it, of New York Tech Meetup, and you're taking over from Scott Heiferman, who's the CEO and founder of Meetup, and also had been the organizer of New York Tech Meetup. So, to paraphrase Robert Redford's character in The Candidate, what do you do now?
I've been asking myself this all morning. Well, I think you start by doing a lot of listening to the folks who were also running to do this, because they had a lot of good ideas. I mean, a lot of people I disagreed with. That's why I kind of stepped up to do the organizing work, was because I had a different vision than a lot of people who were talking about running it. But there were also a lot of really good ideas. So figuring out how they and what they were talking about fit into what I was talking about. So there's a lot of work there, but first I really have to do a quick analysis of who was involved, who was trying to take this role as well, and how to get them involved.
So you're taking a cue from President-elect Obama. I see you're wearing your T-shirt.
Yes.
And he's also taking a cue from Abraham Lincoln, a team of rivals kind of approach. But you just came from working on the Obama campaign before you launched your own campaign.
Right.
What did you learn from that organization that you're going to be able to apply to New York Tech Meetup?
My platform was basically that we need more coordination and kind of egoless coordination, meaning we can work together and not threaten what organizations are already doing, so not stepping on anybody's toes, but make it attractive for people to work together and collaborate as they address the different concerns of the New York tech community. Obama's campaign was good at that.
So in the New York technology community, you'll be reaching out to other existing groups, like Next NY with Charlie O'Donnell?
I think for my model to work, I don't need the individual groups even involved. The people I need involved are the community organizers. And the folks who are community organizers aren't necessarily in charge of a specific community, but they're the ones who are actively spreading information among the different groups.
Why do you think the New York tech community needs some coalescing? And let's talk about how it's different from Silicon Valley, because there's a lot of support for tech entrepreneurs and startups. What do we need here in New York?
Well, this idea of coordination is specific to New York because there's so much going on. We're a city with vibrant financial. Well, I wouldn't say vibrant, but we have
it was vibrant.
We have a huge financial sector which gets a lot of attention. Fashion, media, the list goes on. And so, at Silicon Valley, I think it's a little bit easier to stay in touch and know what's going on because it's so dominated by one industry. So the need for a greater amount of communication among the groups and constituencies is unique to New York because of everything that's going on, and that it's very easy to have important information get lost when it traverses or tries to traverse from one side of the ecosystem to the other.
You've got some big shoes to fill. Scott Heiferman, the CEO and founder of Meetup, was the organizer of the New York Tech Meetup. You've got 7,500 members.
Yeah.
You've watched Scott in action for years now running this. What did you learn from him?
Well, I think personality is important. You went to Scott's Meetup. It wasn't because, it was great to see the demos. It's been great to see all the people there. But at the end of the day, you went to see Scott. So I think keeping personality, a good part of it, is important. And to do that, I'm not going to be that personality necessarily. I think I'm going to use the multiple personalities. I know you had Charles Foreman in here recently, and he'd be great to MC one of these events. And I think people would come to see that. So sure, they'd still be coming to see the demos, but they'd also come to see Charles and see what he does with the microphone for a couple hours.
What's the most important role that you think New York Tech Meetup fills?
Well, right now it's just the thing that you put on your calendar every month. And that's huge. I think that's, regardless of everything else that's going on, all the other amazing events, right now it does serve as the one place that you definitely set aside in your calendar to make sure you're there.
Well, congratulations to you, Nate Westheimer from New York Tech Meetup. I'm Mary Kathleen Flynn. Thanks for watching Tech Confidential's Behind the Money.